In this video, we're going to have a look at how do we find the midpoint of a straight linear line. To find the midpoint of a straight line, we use the formula x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. And then that will give us a set of coordinates that would be the midpoint of a straight line. Now, to use the formula, we follow a series of 4 steps. The first step is to write and label the coordinates for the 2 endpoints of the line. When we label the coordinates, it is going to be x1, y1 as the first set of coordinates and x2, y2 as the second. That's exactly the same as when we find the distance between 2 points and calculate the gradient. The next step is to write the formula. The third step is to substitute in the values from our labeled coordinates into the formula. And then the last step is to solve and find the midpoint location. So let's have a look at an example of how do we find the midpoint of a linear line. So in this example, I want to find the midpoint of a line segment that joins the following pair of coordinates. And that is going to be 5 and -13 and -3, -7. So the first step is to label those coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2. Now the second step is going to be to write my formula. So the midpoint is going to equal x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. The third step is going to be substitute in my values into the formula. So substituting in the values, it's going to be 5 plus -3 divided by 2 and -13 plus -7 divided by 2. And my last step is to go ahead and solve. So 5 plus -3 is 2 divided by 2. -13 plus -7 is -20 divided by 2. So that is going to equal 2 divided by 2 is 1. -20 divided by 2 is -10. So the set of coordinates for the midpoint of a line that goes from 5 and -13 to -3 and -7 is going to be 1 and -10.